Okay, Tov, everybody. In this week's Torah portion, we begin with Matot, which deals with vows and oaths. And it's one of those things where we think about vows and oaths as not something which we really do today. And how do we relate to this concept of vows and oaths? And I think the really important nature here is to understand how we understand the use of our words, what we say and how we say it, and what that means to those around us. And what happens so much today in a world where we text, where we email, where we communicate in such a way where it can often be misunderstood and miscommunicated, where people say, oh, I read into that text the following nuance or anger or frustration or whatever it might be when reading a message, and how we can relate to those things. What does it mean to us when we have a communication which goes poorly? And how do we relate when we are communicating, when we are frustrated or angry? It's fascinating to me that Parashat Matot, I must say, generally are always read in the 3 weeks. And I think it's an important message to us that how we communicate and how we speak is important all year round. But especially as we prepare up into Tisha B'Av, how we relate to one another, how we communicate is so critical. At this time where Am Yisrael is really the Jewish people were really nervous, were really listening to all the announcements and all the messages about what's going on in Israel right now. We have to be careful and realize that the parasha is telling us words matter, how we communicate matters, and to try to be the best that we can be in that area. Shabbat Shalom.